Hey guys, this is D-Brow again. I'm here with a quick review slash unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy Tab 8.9. This is the little brother to the 10.1, but it is bigger than the 7.7 that's not released yet, and obviously bigger than the Galaxy Tab 7 or the Galaxy Tab 7 Plus. So let's just get into the unboxing real quick. Alright, so inside we obviously have the tablet, which is beautiful, I must say. Looks a lot like the 10.1, but it is obviously smaller. It's really nice, and it is running Honeycomb. So we'll get to the actual review of the hardware and how everything runs in just a minute. Under here, I've already taken it out, but you do have the charger, which uses a proprietary charging cable, which, whatever, it's fine. You always want to use the same branded stuff anyway. You can connect to your computer with USB, and it becomes slightly more compact. Hang on, let me put the camera down so I can show you. It becomes slightly more compact because, almost like an Apple product, you can remove the actual plug. I'm sure this is for use for other countries and stuff like that. This is the one that works in America here. But unfortunately, these don't fold at all, so it is a little odd. But whatever, it works. Let's see. Inside, you also have some basic, I don't know, documentation. I don't want to read that crap. And then we've got some headphones that it came with, which is nice, and some replaceable, I guess you'd call them earbud rubberized fittings to fit your ear, however big they are. But that's what comes in the box. Now let's get to the fun stuff. Alright, so we got the tab here. I'll go ahead and turn it on. It is running Honeycomb. I believe it is running 3.2 at this time. Looking for an ice cream sandwich update coming soon, but no word as to an exact date. And as you can see, it's just as smooth as a 10.1. In fact, it is the exact same hardware as a 10.1. The 1 gigahertz dual-core processor. I believe that's by NVIDIA, the Tegra 2, if I'm not mistaken. It's got the same resolution on the screen, but it is a smaller screen, so your pixel density is a little bit better. And all that means is, if you zoom in really far, it's going to be a little tighter than it would be on the 10.1. But other than that, you're really going to enjoy it. It's really comfortable to hold, much more so than the 10.1 or the Asus Transformer or any of that kind of stuff. It's really nice. So the best way that I've found to test how I like a tablet is going to be how the browser performs and how video playback is, considering that's what I use that's what I use tablets mostly for. So the web browser is just as good as any other one. The stock one works just fine. You do have a couple of features, like I haven't really tried it yet, but if you shake it, apparently it does something. I haven't really played with that because whatever, it's not a big deal. I did find that it is, when you type in, say for example, CNET or something like that, it does take you to the mobile website. And there's no way that I've found in the preferences for the browser or the actual tablet to set it to desktop, which is why I installed Dolphin Browser, as you can see right there. And this is the first tablet I've ever used Dolphin Browser on, and it is a full desktop browser. You can, set it to run as a tablet if you want, or mobile if you want, but I've liked it. It's really nice. And you'll almost find it to be Google Chrome-ish with the tabbed browsing and things like that. So my only gripe is that video playback looks good, but for some reason Plex, which is my favorite app for streaming media and stuff, and you'll see a different video on streaming media that I've posted, it doesn't run as smooth as it should. It's frozen twice on me now, and it really shouldn't, considering I'm on the same network. It's not even having to stream over different Wi-Fi. It's on the same Wi-Fi. It should run just fine. So, for example, if I wanted to watch some Sanctuary, which the metadata is really nice, but again, that's not the point of this review, it gets the job done. Like I said, it really does. But let's see. We'll just play it from the beginning. Which, as you can see now, it seems to be running just fine, but it did collapse, or it did force close earlier, but the video is really nice. As you can hear, the speakers are awesome.
It's all clear up here.
On the front here, you've got a camera, which does great for webcam viewing, and on the back, you have just this basic kind of layout. There's not a whole lot more to this tablet. There's not a bunch of extra knickknacks and stuff like ports. You do have an 8 megapixel, it's either 8 or 5, I believe 8 megapixel camera, LED flash. You have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, volume rocker, and a power on and off, or sleep, or whatever you want to call it. So it is incredibly thin. In fact, much thinner than the original iPad, and around the same thickness as an iPad 2, but it isn't. It isn't a 9 point. It isn't a what is it? What is the iPad? 9 point something inch screen, so it's a little smaller, and certainly smaller than a lot of the other Honeycomb tablets out there. So that's just a quick review on the Samsung. Oh, one more thing: battery life. Battery life is, I found, to be awesome. Charging is incredibly slow, about 17 to 20% an hour. So charge it up overnight, because you certainly don't want to have to do it on the fly. But anyway, so that's just a quick review on the Samsung Galaxy 8.9. Haven't seen a whole lot of videos out there, so I wanted to give you all my thoughts. Great to hold, great to type on, a little laggy, a little disappointed in that considering it's the same hardware as the 10.1, but c'est la vie. If you have any questions or anything like that, post in the comments. I'll be happy to get back with you. And don't forget to like or dislike this video and subscribe. Thanks, guys.